Hi, Nick is here from Icospace. How are you today? I hope so. Everything is okay and you are ready for learning. Today, in this video, I will show you how to draw in SketchUp, the SketchUp main tools, and how to draw our 3D model. Let's go. So, I have opened our previously created template for work, and now, today, we will learn more about some of these tools here and how to draw in SketchUp, how to create your 3D model. So, let's start at first with this tool, line, or the shortcut for this tool is L from your keyboard. L, and you can draw a line. You can draw this line by clicking first point of the line, and then you can go in each direction where you prefer. When you close the loop of lines, you actually create a face. You have to remember, I will delete this line, you have to remember that SketchUp works with lines and faces. When this loop of line is closed, SketchUp creates a face, and this face has both sides. The right one, which is white, and wrong one, which is gray. In order to see in a better way this wrong side, you can go here to default tray, to styles, and you can change actually the color of this wrong face. If you go here to edit, back color is gray. Now I will change this color to red in order to see immediately if something is wrong with my model. When you change something in your styles, you have to tick this button here, update style with changes, and now my style is change it and save it. So SketchUp works with lines and faces, and these faces has both sides. If you grab all the objects here, the lines plus faces, you can right click with the mouse and you can make a component, or you can make group. What is the difference? I will make first a group. Now all these objects are grouped, and if you want to change something in this group, right click again, edit group, and now SketchUp inform you that we are in a group. I can do whatever I like with this group. I can change dimension, I can continue to draw something into this group here. If I want to go back, Ctrl Z from your keyboard, or just click over this button here. Now I can grab all the elements and I will create a component, and SketchUp gives me an opportunity to give a name to this component. Let's say this is component 1. I can adjust different things here, create, and now I can copy this component several times, and when I change something to the first one, I can show you. all of the components are changed. So we can create groups and components, but the group is only one group. I will copy this group several times, and if I change something to the first group, nothing from other is changed. So this is the difference between the components and the groups. So I will use line to create this rectangle. SketchUp immediately create faces. And if you want to create a group or component, you have to select all the objects by highlight all the elements with the mouse, or by double clicking over the face of the components. As you can see now, all the elements of this geometry is selected, and now I can go with the right click of the mouse, make a group, and this is my group. So let's go ahead and move this group. The tool for moving is this one, or you can click M from your keyboard and you can move in all directions. If you want to lock some direction, you can use your keyboard, and by using left, right and up key from your keyboard, you can lock actually the direction of moving. Let's lock at first with left. Now I can move this object only in parallel to the green axis. If I click over the right button, I can move this object only in parallel with the red axis. If I click up button, then I can move only in parallel with this blue line. It could be very helpful to lock the direction of moving. If you want to stop each action, you have to click over the space button from your keyboard. So we saw how to move this object in all directions. Now, instead of moving, I would like to copy this object, and this is again must be done with M from your keyboard. And now I will click over the control button, and now I can copy. If I double click over the control button, I can copy many times the same object wherever I like. I can of course lock the direction of copy, and there is one more options. If I select these three, let's say, and copy them up to here, for example, and without clicking anything and without unselecting these objects, I can push X button from the keyboard and the preferred number, for example 4. And now I can copy 4 times these objects. I can click X and copy this 5 times. I will select these objects, again move plus control key. I will copy them here, X, let's say 6, I can copy all the objects. So this is basically a copy command and all the options of the copy. I will create again the same object, and another tool is rotation. You can choose from this icon here or by clicking Q from your keyboard, and now you will see this circle here which can guide you where exactly you want to rotate. You have to click over the point, the next point, and the angle. You can tap the angle, for example 35 degree, and you can rotate this object up to 35 degree. By rotating, you can lock the axis and you can choose a different plane of rotation, or I can lock the red axis and I can rotate in this direction, and by this way you can actually rotate your object in each direction. If you click Q from your keyboard for this rotation tool and click Ctrl, you can actually copy by rotation this object. If I select these two objects, Q plus Ctrl, I can copy them in each direction where I like to. Very useful command. Another tool, and very useful tool, is the type measurement tool. You can select it from here, from this button here, or you can type T from your keyboard, and now you can draw your guidelines and then to create your object. You can draw this line in each direction. You can lock the direction of drawing. And by this way you can create 3D reference guides wherever you like, and then to draw your objects. Very useful. And if you want to for example remove all these lines here, of course you can select them and delete. You can use E from your keyboard, and you can, or this button here, this one, eraser, and one by one you can delete them, or you can go to edit, delete guides, and you can remove all the guides from your drawings. So there is a lot of tools here, and you can see them, you can try them, you can see what is going on if you use one or another one. But let's finish with this one here, which is a push-pull tool. You can select P from your keyboard and you can push each object. If you tap Ctrl key, actually you are creating a copy of selected face, for example this face, this face here, and by this way you can create a lot of objects in your projects. So let's draw another rectangle here, make a group, again T from your keyboard in order to create a reference line. Let's go into this, create a line, and then push this face. Very simple and very useful. If I would like to copy this face, just click Ctrl key and I will have a copy of my face like this one. By using push-pull tool you can create wherever you like, and your object will be absolutely movable like this. Okay, so this was for today. All the necessary tools for our next drawings. So it was all for today. I hope you enjoy lesson. In first place, you learn something very interesting and useful. See you next time. Bye.